Good morning, students. I am your history teacher, Snehal teacher. In the previous video, we discussed about the niche cultivation. Yes, we started the topic two systems of indigo cultivation. They were niche cultivation and rarity cultivation. We discussed about the niche cultivations and its problems. Today we are going to discuss about the rarity cultivation. Indigo on the land of ryots. Ryots means cultivators. Rayati cultivation. What does it mean? British planters were not interested to buy the lands, but they were paying money to cultivators, ryots, for the cultivation of which plant? Indigo. To whom the planters were giving money? To the ryots? No, they were giving money to the village headman. They had direct contact with the village headman, not to ryots. Planters gave money to village headman to hire laborers. These planters forced ryots to sign agreement, which was known as satta. And on behalf of ryots, the village headman had to sign the agreement. Why the ryots decided to work with British planters? Because ryots were getting money from planters at low interest. So they thought to work for the British planters. Means the ryots were getting cash in advance. And due to this advance cash, Indian cultivators had to grow indigo 25% of that land. So it was compulsory for the ryots to grow 25% of that land. In this system of ryoty cultivation, European planters had to provide seeds, drills to the cultivators. And what the cultivators would have to do? They have to do farming, harvesting. Means the whole hard work the cultivators were doing. They were handling the hard work which was burden for them. Why it was burden for them? Because as they were getting the cash in advance, it was compulsion for them to produce 25% indigo of that land. How niche cultivation was different from the rayati cultivation? In niche system, planters had more problems. Why? Because they had to invest money in land. They had to buy the land and hire laborers. And if they were not getting the laborers, then it was difficult for them to cultivate the land. But in rayati system, cultivators face problems. Have you understood? Means in niche cultivation, planters had problems, and in rayati cultivation, cultivators had to face the problems. Now, which problems they had to face in rayati cultivation? Let's discuss one by one. If the cultivator got the loan, then they had to listen to the planters. 25% of the production of indigo had to give to the planters compulsory. Though it will be benefited for them or not, they had to give 20%. So the cultivators got trapped into it, in this compulsion. Planters were happy as they got the loans to cultivate their land, but then they realize all the harsh system of the planters. they realized the pressure that they got the money, but they had to give 25% of the indigo production compulsory. So they trapped into it. So they realized the harsh system of these Britishers. The cultivators realized that they were getting very low price for the produced indigo. The cycle of loans never ended. Means they were taking the loan from the planters and growing indigo, and then they paid the loans. Again, to cultivate, they had to take the loans. So the cycle was continuously going on. So they trapped into the cycle of loans, which was never ending process. There was fight for the land between planters and cultivators. Why? Planters thought to cultivate indigo on fertile land to get the production better of indigo. The planters usually insisted that indigo's cultivation should be on the best soils, in which peasants prefer to cultivate rice. So peasants give preference in the fertile land to produce rice, while as planters insisted them to grow indigo in those fertile lands. So we can say that there was fight for the land. The plant indigo's roots were so deep in the land, it exhausted the soil rapidly. Therefore, the Indian cultivators, ryots, they realized that due to indigo plants, due to the production of indigo, they are losing the fertility of land. The Indian cultivators were tolerating the British planters once they went against to them, and it was called rebellion. It was known as the Blue Rebellion. Why and what happened after that? That we are going to learn in the next video. Students, hope you have completed the question and answer of the 4 lessons which I taught to you before this lesson. As in the next video, we are going to finish this lesson, and also I am going to discuss the question and answer of this lesson. Read the lesson carefully at least 2 to 3 times and start to find out the answers of the given question in the exercise. Thank you.